Hey everybody, we're gonna... Fuck me, hold on.
Are we really?
Gladly.
Hey everybody, we're going to fuck me. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold up. Hold up,
Wait.
Bingo.
Hey everybody, welcome to another video since our capture card has been fucked for a while, and we've thought of something to do, and we're going to start talking about newer games that are going to come out. So right now, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. My name is Craig, and we also have Mason from... What are you now? Plot Twisted?
Plot twisted, yes.
Plot
Not
Twisted.
some cringe-worthy stupid name. We're take it seriously now.
Not-
That's great.
Oh,
Not-
plot twist.
Yeah, like not Lemonade Incorporated, you asshole.
Yes.
Not taking the name I suggested.
I
I don't feel
completely forgot
special.
about that one. I'll stay in
Plot
our hearts
Twisted.
forever. Don't worry.
It's
Yeah.
cute.
And also now we've got two other guys from Team Numma, just like I am. We got Connor.
Hello, everybody. How you doing tonight?
I'm
Or today? I don't know what time it is for you.
Yeah, fuck it. Whatever works.
And we also have Tyler.
Hello everyone.
And yeah,
Yeah,
let's
that's it. I was in the middle of exhaling my e-cig, so chill the fuck out, alright?
I'm sorry. Did you want to say
You should.
anything else?
No, not really. It's cute. Go ahead, Craig.
Okay, so first off, I want to go ahead and start off about the Evil Within. Evil Within
Alright, cool.
is... Yeah, I don't know. Who's making that, actually?
Bethesda.
That is
Bethesda.
it's
that
being
in
published by
Bethesda?
Bethesda, but it's being
Yeah,
made by
published by
Tango
Bethesda.
Gameworks.
Yes, we know that because of the place of where we work.
Oh yeah, where's that? Best Buy?
No,
Oh, probably.
Craig,
Let's
you
leave
work
that
there
alone.
too.
Let's leave that
Yeah.
alone. I know, I just wanted to add
But
some spice to that.
Bethesda is publishing Tango Gameworks game, which actually has, oh gosh, what's that dude's name?
Shinji Mikami.
Shinji Mikami.
Oh
I should know
yeah,
that.
I remember there's a big name behind that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so he was the mastermind behind the original Resident Evils.
Fuck yes.
Up to 4, I do believe, if I'm correct. And this is supposed to regain the charm that the original Resident Evils had.
Correct.
And it does
Correct.
look like it's got some Resident
Yeah.
Evil gameplay in there. Like, just the camera
Mhm.
itself. Dude,
Yeah,
it
I-
looks so cool.
Very much
I
so.
never got to play any of the Resident Evil games or anything like that. So what does the gameplay look like to a person who's never played Resident Evil?
Oh, fuck. Think of, I'm sorry for cussing. Think of Resident Evil,
Craig, it's
like, in the
okay.
back
I've already
camera.
done it.
Okay, good. The camera's back behind you, third person, but your camera guy is, like, more to the
Stationary.
left.
Is it stationary?
Yes, so
Yeah.
it's going to be more like, oh gosh, what other games like
Like
that?
Silent
Most-
Hill?
Silent Hill, correct.
Yes.
Silent Hill, Alan Wake, Resident Evil 4, those
Well,
type of
I mean,
ones.
he hasn't ever
yeah, he hasn't
played
played Resident Evil.
so-
But, I mean,
You can't use the same game as a fucking example.
So
But
what's
you know,
the gameplay like?
yeah.
Other than that, the camera, like, what's the elements to it?
Trying to think.
Like,
so it's
shooter
supposed to be a
elements.
horror survival game.
Yeah, like
where,
yeah, survival horror
Mhm.
makes you piss your pants and then make you never want to play a game in the dark again.
absolutely.
This is pretty good for like AAA horror games, like very recent, like with Alien Isolation coming out, what, a couple of days ago?
It is
And now
very
Evil
true.
Within.
Yes.
Which supposedly is entirely too long. Like, it's
Mhm.
20 hours, 10 hours more than
So?
it needed to be. It's supposedly dragged on. Like, the game
Yeah.
turned out pretty bad.
Oh,
Like,
I
the
wouldn't
first...
say the game. I wouldn't say the game turned out too bad. I mean,
Did
then
you
again,
play
I
it?
haven't really played. No, I was getting to that. Fuck. You would shut up, Craig. I mean, I haven't personally played it, but I mean, like, my honest opinion about a game being long just means that, like, okay, the development team spent a long time writing the story and wanting to make it good. So, I mean, it's like, you know, they have a shit ton of gameplay there for me. I can't be mad at that. But I can't understand that, you know, most people nowadays not really having, like, 6 hours to just sit down and play a fucking game.
I don't understand why people complain about more when they complain about Call of Duty or whatever
Right.
other game only having a 4 to 5 hour campaign. They're like,
Right.
where can I go for more stuff? And then if it's too long, oh gosh, no, I can't.
Yes.
do that.
Gamers are never satisfied. We are never satisfied with
we're
anything.
not.
This is
We're
absolutely true. You are absolutely right, Mason.
Craig,
But
aren't
they
you
would,
happy?
like-
I was going to go sexual with that.
I kind of am. Good job.
Yeah.
Virtual high five for you.
Fuck you.
Gold star from Team
Uh-huh.
MM.
Yeah.
But, like, the people that have actually played it said something... Okay, they said the first 3 hours were really good, but then it got repetitive, and it almost felt like shit. Like, they came up with the idea and got the game all ready to go, and they took it to the big guys, and they were like, you know, this can't be that small. I mean, do you remember what happened last time with the other Alien game? Make it longer.
That it completely flopped, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, that one
Yeah.
was very bad.
So they tried to
Yeah.
add weird things where it
Colonial
felt like the
Marines.
game was finished like 3 times in a row, like Batman Arkham Knight. But yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty much what happened.
I'm actually excited for that. Like Arkham Knight looks sick as fuck.
It does. Being able to
It
call
does.
in on Batmobile.
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
never
hell
played any of the Batman games like Origins or anything like that,
Come
so
over here.
looking
No, I
forward
want
to
you over
that.
here.
Didn't that
Go
get
underneath me
delayed?
right here.
Yeah,
I did, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was originally supposed to come out a couple of months ago, and then I think it got
Correcto.
yeah, and then I think it
Like till
got delayed
June
a couple of
or
months. Yeah.
So, but Evil Within is more of a, from what I understand, or people saying it. Some people complain that it's more of a shooter than it is a horror game. But honestly, I don't think
Well,
that's
so
too
was-
bad of a thing.
So was
Like
kind of
Dead
Resident
Space 2
Evil.
syndrome.
Yeah, look at
Well,
Resident Evil.
Dead Space
Resident-
3.
True. Yes. I mean, honestly, I think it's more along the veins of 4, Resident
Yeah.
Evil 4, to where it's more shooting.
That's true.
Mhm.
And it has
So
the
that one wasn't
atmosphere.
as much what's around the corner. It's about, oh gosh, can I shoot all these people around the corner?
Do I have enough ammo?
Yes. And in this game, ammo is supposed to be very scarce, and there are some elements to where you can build traps and things like that. So there is part of the survival in it. They wanted to kind of fit in the survival parts where you can find this barbed wire and put it together as a trap.
And then put it on your face like the cover of our game.
Yeah. Oh,
That's-
that's not very effective.
Look.
And
Yeah,
everything
right?
around that's looks like, just looking at the game, it looks a lot like Outlast in ways too. Just the surroundings and the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really good. Even the lighting textures, when I was looking at it, it just looked disgustingly amazing.
Pretty sure we're gonna have some like really dream-like scenarios too, to where like you go off into your own little world.
Yeah, because I do
Subconscious.
remember seeing, yeah,
Yes.
like I do remember seeing something like that of like them kind of talking about how it's like, you know, kind of part of the experience, if you will, is like you trying to figure out what's real, what's not, you know, just
Yeah.
kind of like is this actually just all happening in your mind, like that type of crazy stuff, which I kind of hope that that's not all that it is.
Yeah,
Like
no, that would be
cheesy,
really
like
stupid.
discerning reality from insanity, or from my own like insanity, like discerning that kind of thing, like really cliche type
Right.
deal.
Yeah, you know, and that's why I would hope that that would not be the case, is because that seems kind of cliche or Hollywood, if you will.
Yeah.
Where that seems to be happening a lot in movies now, to where
Correct,
it's just like, this never happened.
Oh,
It validates the entire movie you just watched, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like, oh, thank you for fucking making me waste, like,
there's only a few movies that have done that correctly. Fight Club.
oh yeah. Well, that
Well,
wasn't.
that actually happened, but
that
he didn't
wasn't.
realize it.
Yeah, that wasn't a dream sequence. That
True.
was split personality that kind of escaped.
Okay,
and he
but
was-
still, kind of. the
Trust
way
me,
you said it.
I'm this whole fucking Fight Club buff, alright? So
Yeah.
it's just, I mean, fuck, like the first time I watched it like 7 fucking times.
I had to watch it several times in a row to finally get what was going on.
Exactly, and
I'm
that's
like,
what
oh
I
my
love
gosh, it's
about
so
it.
good. It's so good.
But as much as I love Fight Club, we need to get back on topic. Right, Greg?
Yeah, I know, right?
And whatever you guys want to do, I'm fine with whatever you're doing.
But this
Okay.
actually, this talking about horror games actually got me like really.
But I think for our audience though,
I got reminded of this game called Until Dawn, the PS4 exclusive coming out like in like next year or something. You guys know what that is? Until Dawn.
I think I've heard of it. I think
like
I've heard
this-
of
I
it. but
have heard of it.
The
yes.
thing, the synopsis is a bunch of friends go to like a cabin in the mountains, and like you basically, you know how like in like Heavy Rain, I think if you die, like the story continues and like you have to deal with the consequences or something like that, like along those lines. And this,
Right.
like, it's you and a bunch of friends, and you go to a cabin in the mountains, a psychopath or multiple ones, I don't know which, but they're trying to kill you, and so like you play each of the teams in at least like one or more events, and if you die, that one dies, and it continues in the story as if like it's a part of the story that character died and it has an effect on the story, and it looks really really cool. I really would like to play that. It seems like a really cool horror game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Coming out sometime next
CBD.
year. It's actually like a PS3 game apparently, like a PS Move title or something.
Mhm.
Kind of like
Really?
Cabin in the Woods, basically, as far as the story
Oh,
goes.
yeah.
That movie.
That movie was good.
So many movie references.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's great. Do you have anything to say, Craig?
I was just listening to what you guys
Peggy.
were talking about.
They showed that off the new like that
It's a
at
game show.
this past E3.
Trying to be careful on what I'm saying, so you know.
Fuck. There.
No, not like that.
Fine.
It's just what happened
Oh,
earlier
okay.
today, which nobody cares about. So fuck it.
I
Later.
do.
Yeah, I know.
But then again, I already know.
Yeah.
It's you.
So what's the other games coming out next couple of days? Borderlands, a prequel, is one of them.
Borderlands a pre-sequel. I am super stoked for that game. It's being published by 2K, made by Gearbox, but it's a different division. It's 2K Australia.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it runs on the same engine that Borderlands 2 did, and so therefore it will only be on 360, PS3, and PC because they'd have to remake the engine for the newer systems. But
This is one of those games.
too.
This is one of those games that like people are like demanding like why this is a game looks the exact same as Borderlands 2. Why not make a DLC or something like that? This is one of those games like Battlefield Online stuff like that.
Battlefield Hardline, though, guys, I hate the DLC. It feels like a joke that people use. Not saying that. I mean, I understand to where you say yes, it should be. Why isn't it DLC?
I'm not saying it should be. I'm not saying it should be. I'm saying this is one of those type of games where people are like wondering why it's not DLC because it looks very similar.
Well, when you go to the typical Borderlands fan, though, I mean, they understand what the new game's going to be, and they don't think DLC. They think, oh, this is a new expansion to the game I already know.
Exactly.
So they're totally fine with that because it's more of the loot and grind type thing.
Yeah.
So it's more places.
The shoot and loot kind of.
Yeah, it's
style.
more places to shoot and loot. They really don't care about. Oh my gosh, this should have been an add-on because Borderlands 2 already got.
Oh, Dead Island Riptide, how much we love you.
8 add-ons, as far as new areas go.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah, they're giving
There are
out so much shit
There are
to
8
people.
DLC packs. Now that does not include the 2 new characters and everything else.
Yeah, and then isn't like the season pass for the pre-sequel like they're gonna have
4.
like 4
There's
downloadable
already 4
contents?
plus. There's going to be more after that because even after the first season pass, Exhausted on Borderlands 2, they came out with 5 new places. They were small, but
there were still new
5 more
places to explore.
And the Digistruct peak, and they raised the level cap like 3 times.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So I should dispel the haters.
New classes, including the Claptrap, which is totally awesome.
Oh yeah, I want to
Everyone gets
play. I want to play that.
Claptrap. Yeah,
I would totally be blue and white Claptrap.
right?
I would be orange and
There's so many
white.
different skins.
Then
Yeah.
we'd give
Or
each
black
other
and-
high fives.
Yeah, there needs to be a high five. Like if you melee another Claptrap, you just automatically give each other high fives. No, if you melee. Do you remember the first one? Like there was this particular cave. I don't know if anyone's played the first Borderlands, but there was this particular
I did
cave.
a long time
It was
ago.
the Bloodhound Gang, whatever the blood, whatever gang. There was something to do with blood. I should know this because
Is
that's
that
many times
closer
I've
to the
played it.
beginning?
Yes, but you go into this cave, and then Claptrap says, "Well, he's like, screw you, blood guys," and then he starts popping out with like a cassette tape, it's like a hopping
Oh
thing.
yeah, he's like,
It's like that'd be awesome
yeah.
if that was your melee. Pop out your little.
suck my tape.
Just like,
Ridiculous.
thrust.
Oh god. Power thrust.
But you actually move faster and have more O2 energy, which is the new ability.
Oh yeah, that whole new
Which is
game.
basically your oxygen, because once you get out onto the moon,
Yeah.
you have to have oxygen, but you can use it as a power. So,
We can blow people up with it,
Oh,
maybe.
and Handsome Jack's Double was the first DLC character coming out with that. You actually get to play as Handsome Jack.
Oh fuck.
It's his double, not him, but still, you're
No,
basically playing as
whatever.
Handsome Jack.
Same fucking thing.
It's his close.
More
slave.
bazillions of guns, just tons of shooting, new classes, new areas, the O2 power, and that's about the same. It's the same Borderlands formula. You're not
Yeah.
going to see much new.
Which
Because
there are a lot of people, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure yourself included, that
Mhm.
are completely fine with that.
I'm totally fine with that. They said
Because
you know,
I mean, Borderlands is fucking great as is. I mean, it's like it's kind of one of those things of like, what can you do to make that even better? Besides maybe instead of, having preset characters made, just have completely
your own
own
classes,
make your
customization.
oon like make your own classes, have your own skill trees set up, all that type of shit.
Border Creed Unity.
Yes, I would buy that. Just like how I'm buying Assassin's Creed Unity.
Are you gonna
It's
get
another great
Rogue?
game, but that doesn't come out in the next.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Rogue.
It's not that I forgot Rogue. It's just the fact of that new basically the co-op and customization trailer that I saw
Which you
just
told me
last night actually. Yeah, I would highly recommend it. I
Wait.
showed Connor it earlier today, and he basically was just like, Craig, are you?
I mean, what?
What's that noise?
I'm trying to shake up my e-cig. I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, is
It-
that
it
co-op?
heard, it
Did
heard
it sound like I'm whacking it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well, no.
Which is funny as
Sorry to
which is funny as
disappoint.
fuck. Yeah, which is funny as fuck because we were talking about that earlier. You're just
Nobody's
like,
gonna see us. You even
yeah,
told me
you're
that.
just like, no one's gonna see us, so we can just be like,
Just
look
whack
at
it
me
out.
go.
Look at me go.
Yeah.
No, I'm just messing around with my e-cig
Okay.
Okay, we know.
I
we
trust
know.
you.
We
with the
trust.
zombie blood.
Yeah. Gotta make it all bloody.
Mm.
So that's lubricant. But yeah, so Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah,
That's another game coming out.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited for that game. Oh my god, like with all the co-op especially, the co-op really excites me because being able to play
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed with multiple assassins ever since like Brotherhood, Brotherhood really like introduced the whole group feature. Like from then on, like the idea of having actual people, your friends, there just kind of stuck, and so I've been waiting for that for a while. And the thing is though, like recently with the whole like controversy around Ace Unity has been really like kind of killing some of the hype for it because people have been associating it negatively. Do you guys know what happened with that?
Like
With the
you
women
talked
that
about
they're
like
not gonna
like
fucking
the female.
yeah.
Not that. No. Much more recent than that. That wasn't that bad. That was not nearly that bad. Much more recent.
What happened?
Okay. So they were they were interviewing someone's like videogame.net or something. They interviewed one of the producers, one of the guys in there, and he was like, "Well, to avoid the debate and controversy, we decided that we were going to have both Xbox One and PS4 versions of Ace Unity capped at 900p, 30 frames per
Oh,
second."
right.
And that just did the exact
Oh.
opposite of what they wanted to do. People were just like, I made a video on this, and then I was making the video, I was getting like thoughts on it. I looked at the PS4 subreddit, and I had looked there like 10 minutes before, and I looked there again, and like literally it was just like filled with hashtag PS4 no parody things, and people were like canceling pre-orders, people were just pissed off, people were like not caring. It was a big mixture of just negative emotions, and like the thing is with that is it did exactly what they didn't want to do. It made so much more controversy because it's a question of did they downgrade it because of the Xbox One, and people were like just pissed off about it, and it's a whole big mess because some people were wondering like, well, they said the reason why it was low res was because the AI in the game is very complex and it's based around the CPU, not the GPU, and the Xbox One is apparently does. I'm not an expert on that, but has a faster CPU, in which case it would be better. And I think that would cause more controversy than anything else. Like how is that possible? The Xbox One is a better version, and then people will be like, they're definitely being paid by Microsoft.
Yeah. Tyler, Connor, are you still here?
Yes, we are.
we
It's
are
awful
now.
out there.
We
I'm
had a
so
little
sorry.
We had a little technical difficulty.
Oh, it's all good. Mason was pretty much taking up that whole time. He actually did
Yeah.
pretty good by himself.
Oh,
That was pretty
fuck
cool.
yeah.
That worked
Fuck
out
yeah.
well. We could have
I'm
played
just
that.
pissed that I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool.
Well,
you
listen.
can watch it.
Basically,
That's
like
true, I can't.
I-
because
the
we're
cons-
full of ourselves and we'll watch our own stuff.
Exactly.
very.
Gotta get those views.
Oh,
YouTube, you didn't hear
refreshing
anything.
the page.
Yeah, it's cute.
But like the thing is, the controversy, the conspiracy theorists would say, well, the Xbox One has a faster CPU, so the resolution would be higher. And then people would be like, you are definitely being paid by Microsoft because no one could
Does
possibly
it?
believe. Apparently it does.
Technically, the Xbox has the same specs and hardware as the PlayStation 4, but right out of the box, it's difficult for developers to do that because the way they did it was not some way that's very accessible for developers to
SRAM.
use.
It was on the SRAM.
Very
So-
good.
Yeah. Did
Very
they
correct.
did they do some crazy shit of how like they originally did for the PlayStation 3 of where it
No,
it
nothing
had
like
something
that.
to do with like the memory was like in two separate areas in the system
No, nothing
or
like
something. That's why it was difficult to actually make the games and come up with patches and stuff like that. Because I know that that was like a big problem for Bethesda and Skyrim.
that. The thing
on
with
the
the
PlayStation.
PS3 was it had like the system RAM and the VRAM while using the GPU. They had those in literally two separate hard
That's
drives.
right.
The Xbox One's different. You have like all the 8 gigabytes of RAM you can use for either or, and then 32 megabytes of like highly specialized but hard to code for SRAM. But that's not the case here. The thing is, the Xbox One has a faster clock speed out of the box with the CPU, so it's stronger than the PS4. And Ubisoft said the reason why the resolutions were lower and they were even was because of the CPU, or was because of AI using the CPU. So like just using
Oh,
common
that's-
logic, which version would be better if it's a CPU issue? The
I mean,
Xbox
think about
One
it
version.
this way. I mean, like,
Right.
the game's gonna look good. If it
Right,
doesn't
that's
look
the
good,
thing.
that's their fault.
Well, that's the
900p should not
True.
matter,
Right.
especially with the frames per second. Does it look good? Does it play well? Then fuck it.
And then,
Let it happen. The
Honestly.
game is a good game. I mean,
Right.
we
I
could have
mean,
the best game
the
in the
game-
world.
The
You know?
console elitists that go on about, oh, PS4 is better, Xbox One is better. I feel in a way right now the PS4 is the dominant system. I'm not going to say, well, fuck Xbox
True.
One, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying the
'Cause, I mean,
elitists
you-
that go around and say, well, my 900p compared to my 1080p, and why does my PS4 or my Xbox One play 900p is stupid. You shouldn't
Right.
have to argue over that to debate
Which-
whether a game's good or not.
Which,
Right.
and that's another thing too, guys, is that he's actually the only one out of all four of us here that does have both consoles. So he can, I mean, I feel that he's actually justified in having that opinion because he's the only one out of us that does have that experience. I mean, it's like me and Craig have PlayStation 4s and Mason has an Xbox One, but Connor over here, motherfucker's got both.
Luxury
And-
man
And
himself.
himself.
I have not played my Xbox One in a while. However, I did somehow randomly acquire Forza Motorsport.
Oh
or
yeah,
Forza
I remember.
Horizon 2.
Yeah, I remember you telling
Day
me about
1
that.
edition.
You lucky fuck.
Ultimate edition. I don't know how. Not going to say, but anyways.
But see,
I
I'm
know
not-
how you did it.
Keep
I'm
it on
not
the
sitting here
DL.
envious of
Keep it on the dick low.
Oh, if you want to
Put your head down here. Wait, what?
Wait, what? Oh no.
unzip them pants.
We're not getting there.
Okay, we're all turning into me. This is terrible.
this is spreading. It's spreading.
That's why I'm trying to say everybody needs to have their own personality because Tyler, we're all trying to act like you.
You're just turning into me. Fuck. Maybe I should just like sit out for a couple episodes or something and just see what happens. See if it'll be any different. See if you guys like won't
It's
make
gonna
like
be
sexual
boring.
references or
It'll
something.
be the most boring.
Well, the best
It
thing
won't
with
be
the
so
idea
boring.
that I
I
had,
make
where we're
sexual
going to have
references all the time.
so many different people in our channel, is that we're going to
Right.
see everybody coming up with their own ways of doing things.
Mhm.
And it's not just going to be, oh, God, I'm going to act like Tyler the entire time.
World domination! Yeah, fuck yeah!
Yeah.
We're gonna be the best world dominatrix there is.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The world domination?
The world dominator.
So much salad dressing.
Stuff
Yeah.
that apple in their mouth.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Okay.
nothing.
I thought you would just stick the toy in their mouth.
That too. I mean, just shove everything
Yeah.
in there. Fuck them.
Okay.
Fuck their mouths.
All right.
Yeah. But I
Yeah,
mean,
that-
just back, like, it doesn't really matter about the frames per second because, I mean, we're getting to the point now where resolution, we've got 4K coming up,
Mhm.
and we're already behind the times. I mean, not really because 4K is brand new and it's coming out, and probably in about a year or two it's going to be big. PlayStation and Xbox kind of is behind the times. I mean, if it runs good and it's a good game, fuck it, let it happen. I mean, Assassin's Creed
Right,
Unity
I mean-
is probably going to be good anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean the way that I feel about this whole like frame rate and all this bullshit. If the gun where the fuck is my mind?
Talking
Well,
like
there's
me
the
right now.
pistol.
Right. If the game runs smoothly to where it's like I don't see significant frame rate drops to where it's ruining my experience and the immersion
Right.
of the game, I don't
Texture
give two
popping.
yeah, like texture popping.
Right.
I don't give two flying fucks about that. My experience is smooth. It's visually appealing. I mean, granted, it's still one of those things. Is I'm one of those types of gamers. It's where graphics don't necessarily mean all to me. They help.
But that's the only reason I'll be purchasing Dragon Age Inquisition graphics.
Yeah,
just looks that good, I'm
it's
sorry.
not the gameplay or anything. Fuck that.
Bro
You know,
fist.
Oh,
no.
I
sorry.
can-
Yeah, bro,
sorry,
fist
it's
suck my
Frostbite,
balls.
okay? I like the devs behind the Frostbite engine.
Hey,
Nice.
I ain't talking shit on you.
You know what's funny about that too? Yesterday, I think, or a couple nights ago,
Yeah.
the Dragon Age Twitter account tweeted out like Xbox One or PlayStation 4 version of Dragon Age Inquisition runs at 1080p. Xbox One runs at 900p. We maximize the potential of each platform, and it was like a little bit of a like I guess like a middle finger almost to Ubisoft because the whole thing with them was like you're not using the most of the PS4. But see, the thing is, I'm not
Right.
sitting here like jealous as fuck about like who's getting the PS4 or the PS4 version. Is anyone getting Dragon Age Inquisition
I am.
on the PS4?
I
Okay, yeah.
am.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I'll
sitting
probably
here
pick
like
it up, too.
jealous as fuck about Craig and his 1080p version of Dragon Age Inquisition. Mine's 900p.
Technically, like all of us. Technically, all of us, Mason.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
yeah,
we just-
I'm talking about specifically like just the exclusively PS4. You getting it for PC?
I
Same way
will
you're getting
be.
it for PC. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
Connor's the only one out of
I'm
us.
talking specifically like against like the
But not
PS4 and
now.
Xbox One. So
Yeah.
I mean, like it's
Yeah.
all stupid. It really is pointless. It sucks that like now people care at the very beginning of this generation.
Right.
Last generation didn't care as much. Not
Wasn't
people.
does my GameCube does
Right.
my GameCube graphics beat the Xbox
Exactly.
graphics?
Like nobody gave a fuck. They're just like, dude, I want to play fucking Resident Evil and fucking Super Mario and fucking fuck.
Super Smash
Super
Brothers.
Smash.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. I mean, I was getting there, Craig.
Oh, I know.
You
I
gotta
was just
give
helping
me
you.
a minute.
I got you
Yeah,
back.
in my front.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Nom nom.
That's that. Okay, that's where our fucking like. If anybody who's actually wondered, like, that's actually why our channel is called Team Nom Nom is because for pretty much I want to say 6 months fucking straight, you know, me and Craig would just be like, "Hi, Craig. Hi, Tyler. Nom nom."
Yum yum. Yum yum.
It was just
And
something
Craig fucking started that. Yeah, it's just something fucked up, and we're just like, you know what? That we do that a lot, so fuck it, because we couldn't really. We had one thought for the name of our channel, but we decided to go with Team Nom Nom instead.
Yeah. Which it was the Indus Koala.
Yep.
But
Basically combining our gamer tags
yeah.
or
Which
PSN names.
I can tell you how I thought of Num Num. Do you want to hear it?
This video is going all over the place.
So fucking yeah, that's fine.
Do you want to hear it? I mean, fuck it.
It's the
It's
South
story
Park
time.
fucking song that Cartman was saying,
No.
right?
No.
This should be good.
I mean, it probably came from that. I don't know what it came from, but me and Adam were driving down the
'Cause that's
road.
what you told me.
Well, me and Adam were driving down the road, and we saw, which it was a part of that, but I didn't think about it being funny as shit and wanting to use it all the time. But I saw this girl with this nice, okay, she was a very attractive woman. Let's move on. She was walking into Priscilla's. I was like, God, look at that slut, Num Num, with Adam. And he was like, looking at me like, what the fuck? Did you just say Num Num?
Yeah.
That's where it came
I'm gonna
from.
numb that all day. Or
Then it-
numb that, no.
Graduated from being a dirty term from me and Adam, and then it just became an everyday thing. Like, Num Num. That was it. Fun little fact.
I mean, it could still be a dirty term. Like that's one of those things is that I've had so many
I'd
fucking
numb those numbs.
yeah, like I've had so many people fucking ask me like, what the hell does that even mean? Is it like something sexual?
What do you want
And I
it
would
to
say-
mean?
Yeah, exactly, and that's exactly verbatim what I'd say to him. I was like, well, what do you want it to mean?
That's whatever you want.
Yeah, like you're cute. I mean, it's like I used to say it to like I'm just gonna say my ex because she technically is like 2 exes ago. Like the one that fucking came in with my buddy and like freaked you and cold out.
Which now I know
At
is a
our
cool
job.
guy. But yeah, it was just
Yeah,
really
it was
weird.
cool
It was
as
an
shit.
awkward thing.
Yeah, but yeah, it was like she would ask me all the fucking time. She was like, "What does that even mean?" I was like, "Well, what the fuck do you want it to mean? You're sexy as hell. Just go with it." She's like, "Oh, okay." I'm like,
Num Num. All right. I
Num
think,
num, Craig.
huh?
Num num, Craig.
Num Num.
Yum yum.
Unless anybody wants to add anything, I think we're going to end it right here.
God, we've been
Cool.
all over the place with this
So,
video. I think this is
Borderlands, the pre-sequel, and Evil Within will come out on October 14th, as well as Sleeping Dogs, which we didn't talk about, but that's a remastered
well, not
version.
too much.
Yay.
Not too much.
Yeah.
We did reference it a little bit, but that's
Yeah.
And Assassin's Creed Unity will come out on the 11th of next month.
11.
Yeah.
excited.
Basically, a couple years away from the Skyrim release date. So
Right?
for some
Those
reason, I
people
just
who
now
still
thought of
named
that.
their kid Dovahkiin will be receiving Evil Within for free. Every game made by Bethesda
Right.
had their kid
Really?
born on 11/11/11
Yeah.
and named their son Dovahkiin.
Yeah. It was fucking. It's crazy.
Yeah, they get every Bethesda game for free for life.
Hell,
Wow.
I'd fucking do it.
Yep.
What?
Because they
What?
named their kid Dovahkiin and he was born on 11/11/11 when Skyrim came out. And so Bethesda's like, all right, you get every Bethesda game from
Ever.
now on for
Ever.
life, for free.
Okay, I need to go masturbate in some women and get a kid. Dovahkiin! Let's
Well,
do this.
no. It had to be on the release date.
Yeah, so wait for the
Oh,
next
oh,
Elder
okay.
Scrolls game to come out. Wait for the
Yeah,
next
so
Elder
if you
Scrolls
do
game
it
to
for
come out.
on Elder Scrolls Online, although I don't necessarily know what you would have to call him.
Because, yeah, there's not
Moloch
really a
Ball,
character.
maybe? Because he's the main enemy in it, I think.
We'll figure something
Fuck
out.
it. Yeah, fuck it. Right.
All right, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Adjustment.
Just. My balls are in the wrong place.
Well, that's basically what it's just saying. I need to make an adjustment. It's just a nicer way of saying, a more formal way of saying, my balls are in the wrong place.
My balls are in the wrong place. I gotta move them.
shift that one here, put that one there. Oh, it's like Tetris.
Sometimes you got to grab the right one to make the left one jealous.
There you go, baby.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
The right one down spells. All right.